Ever borrowed money from a friend and felt that little pang of guilt as the repayment date loomed? Now, amplify that feeling tenfold and imagine your lender isn't just any friend. It's Albert. What happens when you don't pay Albert back? It's a question that might sound simple, perhaps even a little humorous on the surface. Maybe you're picturing a stern email, a slightly passive-aggressive phone call, or at worst, a social media shaming. But with Albert, the consequences can ripple far beyond awkward encounters and uncomfortable silences. To understand why, we need to understand Albert. He's not your average Joe. He's meticulous, he has a long memory, and he operates on a principle of unwavering reciprocity. When Albert lends you something, be it money, a favor, or even his time, he expects it back in full and on schedule. This isn't about being petty, it's about his deeply ingrained sense of fairness and the value he places on his resources. So, you've missed the agreed-upon date. Maybe life happened. Unexpected bills piled up, or perhaps you simply forgot. Whatever the reason, the silence on your end is a signal to Albert. Initially, he might give you the benefit of the doubt. A day or two might pass with no contact, a silent grace period. But as the days turn into weeks, Albert's initial understanding will likely morph into concern, then perhaps frustration. He might reach out with a polite reminder, a simple text asking if everything is all right. This is your first opportunity to make things right. A sincere apology and a clear plan for repayment can often diffuse the situation at this stage. However, ignoring this initial contact is where things start to escalate. Albert values communication. Your silence can be interpreted as disrespect, a disregard for his generosity. He might try calling, sending more direct messages. If these go unanswered, his concern could turn into suspicion. Is something wrong? Are you deliberately avoiding him? As the debt remains unpaid and your communication non-existent, Albert's approach will likely become more assertive. He might involve mutual friends, subtly inquiring about your well-being and, by extension, the outstanding debt. This isn't about gossip. It's about leveraging his network to understand the situation and potentially exert some social pressure. The longer you delay, the more personal it becomes for Albert. It's no longer just about the money, it's about the broken agreement, the perceived lack of respect for his trust. He might start to view you differently, questioning your reliability and integrity. This shift in perception can have long-term consequences for your relationship, extending far beyond the monetary value of the loan. Eventually, Albert might feel he has no other option than to take more formal steps. Depending on the amount owed and your prior relationship, this could range from a formal demand for payment to, in more extreme cases, legal action. While the latter might seem drastic, for Albert, it could be a matter of principle, a way to ensure that agreements are honored. Beyond the direct consequences with Albert, your failure to repay him could also have indirect repercussions. Shared friends might become aware of the situation, potentially leading to awkward social dynamics and a tarnished reputation within your circle. Albert's trust, once broken, is not easily mended. You might find future requests for help, even in unrelated matters, met with hesitation or outright refusal. The scenario isn't about Albert being a ruthless lender. It's about the fundamental importance of honoring your commitments and respecting the generosity of others. When you borrow from Albert, you're entering into an unspoken contract built on trust and mutual respect. Failing to uphold your end of that contract can have far-reaching consequences, impacting not only your financial standing with him, but also the very fabric of your relationship. So, the next time you consider borrowing from Albert, remember that his generosity comes with an expectation, the expectation of repayment. And when that date arrives, ensure you honor your word. The cost of not doing so might be far greater than the sum you initially borrowed. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.